The echo of the drums haunted me every day. Despite my promotion, I felt trapped in a nightmare I couldn't escape. My colleagues noticed the change in me but dared not ask questions. They whispered about Mr. Adisa, the wicked HR manager, and the dark secrets he held. One afternoon, a sharp knock on my office door startled me. It was Mr. Collins, the head of the company's management team. He rarely visited individual employees, and his presence made me uneasy. "Jide, we need to talk," he said, closing the door behind him. I swallowed hard, the echo of drums beating faintly in my ears. "Yes, sir? Your performance has been exceptional, but we've noticed something troubling. You seem distracted. Is everything all right?" I hesitated, unsure of how much to reveal. Could I trust him? The memory of that night in the warehouse was still vivid, the pain and fear too real. "I'm fine, sir," I lied. Mr. Collins studied me, his gaze piercing. "Jide, we've heard rumors about Mr. Adisa, disturbing rumors. We need to know the truth. Have you noticed anything unusual about him?" My heart raced. The management was onto something, but I couldn't risk my career or my life by speaking out. "I'm not sure what you mean, sir." He sighed, frustration evident in his eyes. "Jide, if there's something you know, now is the time to tell us. We want to ensure the safety and well-being of all our employees." The drumming grew louder in my head, a relentless reminder of the pact I made. I felt a surge of fear and anger. Why did this have to happen to me? Why did I have to be the one to uncover the darkness within our company? Just then, the door burst open, and Mr. Adisa walked in, his eyes cold and calculating as always. "Is there a problem, Mr. Collins?" Mr. Collins stood his ground. "We're having a private conversation, Mr. Adisa. I suggest you leave." But Mr. Adisa's smile sent a chill down my spine. "Anything involving Jide is my business." I could see the tension between them. Mr. Collins was not intimidated, but Mr. Adisa had a dark power over us all. I knew I had to make a choice, speak the truth and risk everything, or remain silent and continue living in fear. Taking a deep breath, I stood up. "Mr. Collins, I have something to tell you, something that happened the night before my promotion." Mr. Adisa's smile faltered, his eyes narrowing. "Jide, think carefully about what you're going to say." I felt a surge of courage. The truth needed to be revealed. That night, Mr. Adisa took me to an old warehouse. There was a ritual, a sacrifice. I was forced to participate to get my promotion. Mr. Collins' eyes widened in shock. "What are you saying?" "The drumming, the pain, the old man with the blank stare," I continued, my voice trembling. "It was all part of a dark ritual. I was bound to Mr. Adisa from that night on." Mr. Adisa's face darkened. "You've said enough, Jide." But Mr. Collins wasn't backing down. "This is serious. We need to investigate this immediately." The room filled with an oppressive silence. I could feel the weight of my confession pressing down on me. I had exposed the truth, but at what cost? Mr. Adisa glared at me, his eyes filled with fury. "You will regret this, Jide." Mr. Collins stepped forward, his voice firm. "Mr. Adisa, you are suspended effective immediately. We will conduct a full investigation." As Mr. Adisa was escorted out, I felt a strange mix of relief and fear. The nightmare was far from over, but at least now, the darkness was no longer hidden. The company launched an investigation, uncovering more dark secrets tied to Mr. Adisa. Baba Ogunde was found and questioned, revealing the extent of the sinister rituals. The drumming in my ears faded, replaced by a new sense of hope. I knew the road ahead would be difficult, but I was determined to reclaim my life. No longer bound by fear, I could finally look forward to a future free from the shadow of Mr. Adisa. The company worked to heal and rebuild, ensuring such horrors would never happen again. But sometimes late at night, I still hear the faint echo of drums, a reminder of the dark chapter that forever changed my life.